What's going on, my beautiful people out there in the fragrance world? Welcome to PRScents. My name's Jose. So, I was at, God, I've been at Burlington like a lot lately. It's just ridiculous. But I saw one that's fairly old, but I didn't have it, so I picked it up because I wanted to see what it's like. And it is Qaed Al Fursan's Unlimited. Now I have Qaed Al Fursan. I have Qaed Al Fursan Untamed, which I really, really love. That's a clone of a, what's it called? I forgot. But it's a really, really nice clone. Najim, I think it's a clone of some, Eros. Rasasi, Eros Najim, I believe that's it. And I really, really like that one. I wish it lasted a little longer, but it's a really nice fall, winter kind of scent. And so I saw Unlimited, and I know that that's more of a female-leaning kind of fragrance, but I got it anyway because, I need to complete my collection. And so if you guys want to know what I think about it, stick around. I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, so like I was saying, Qaed Al Fursan Unlimited. This is the box. It's a 90 ml, which is 3.04 ounces. This is the box. I got it at Burlington for $16.99, which is not a bad price at all. It is at Joma Shop for $19. So, then you add, if you have like a $5 coupon, it'll be a lot less, plus shipping. But if you just get it at Burlington, if you're in the US, $16.99 plus tax, it runs you like $19. And then this is the bottle, same exact kind of bottle as Fursan. Metallic cap as well, but this is white. It does have like a little purplish hue to it, and I think Al Fursan, Qaed Al Fursan has a little purplish hue to it as well. Now, this fragrance is really, really confusing to me. And I'll tell you why right after I have my coffee, because that's how confused I am, that I need to have some coffee to tell you what's confusing me about this fragrance. Now, here's the thing, guys, that's confusing me, is if you go to fragrancecollection.com and you look at the notes for this fragrance, hold on, I'll tell you exactly what they say. Just give me a second here. I do have it up here. All right, so if you go to fragrancecollection.com and you look at the notes that they have for this fragrance, it's top notes of coconut, pineapple, and citruses, mint notes of ylang ylang, frangipani. And frangipani I'm familiar with because there was a Joe Malone that I got that I even think it's got frangipani in the name. And that was a really nice one. Jasmine, and then base notes of vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and sweet notes, right? And every comment in this Fragrantica page talks about the coconut and the pineapple and how you smell all of that and everything else, right? And mostly all of the reviews use these notes as the notes. I can smell the pineapple, I can smell the coconut, it smells like suntan lotion, blah, 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 right? But if you go to Lattafa's website, Lattafa, okay, who are the ones that came out with this, and I went to lattafausa.com, their notes are totally different for this fragrance. Now, who the hell is right? Is it Fragrantica or Lattafa? I would think it's Lattafa. And a lot of times they won't put certain notes in there. So maybe there's some notes that are in Fragrantica that are in this that are not in the Lattafa website, but I have to believe Lattafa's notes, right? So Lattafa has their top notes as bergamot, raspberry, apple, and black birch. Their mint notes is jasmine, patchouli, rose, floral, and woody notes. And then their base notes is ambergris, vanilla, oak moss, and rich musk. Now, everybody in the comments was like, I smell the coconut, I smell the pineapple, blah blah blah. And when I first got it, I didn't even look at the notes, and I'm like, I thought it would be a pineapple kind of fragrance, seeing that it's a flanker of Qaed Al Fursan. And so when I first sprayed it, I didn't really smell pineapple. You know, I was expecting to smell like a whiff of pineapple, and I didn't. You know, and then I looked at the notes here, and I'm like, I don't know. It's not. It's floral. So I was thinking, well, the ylang ylang, the frangipani, you know, the jasmine kind of makes sense. But the coconut and the pineapple, I got a little bit of, some people say they get like a what is it? Piña colada kind of feel out of it. And I can see that slightly. So I kind of think maybe there is a little bit of coconut in this thing, but not to the extent that all these people are talking about. It's not super pineapple forward. Like some people are saying it's a juicy pineapple. No, it's not. Qaed Al Fursan, absolutely. But Unlimited, no. It is very floral. It is absolutely tropical. Definitely, I'll give you that. Does it smell like suntan lotion? Not like any suntan lotion I've ever had, but I can see maybe some of the similarities that people are, you know, attributing to it. It is creamy, I'll give you that much. Slightly sweet. Definitely leans slightly female. Can guys get away with this? Yeah. Would I wear it? Yeah. But it definitely, it's kind of that slight threshold over the line of female. But it's touted as being male-female. And I think males can get away with it. You know, if you're not a confident guy and stuff like that, maybe you don't want to, but yeah, you can get away with this. But I think definitely is a little bit more female. It becomes really, really musky as it starts to dry down. Like you get that ambergris, that oak moss, that rich musk. You get all of that as it starts to dry down, which is why I thought like the coconut, the pineapple, the citruses didn't make sense to me. So yeah. Do I like it? Yeah, I think it's really, really nice. Some people say it smells like Mancera's Coco Vanille. I've never smelled that, so I can't tell you. The atomizer is really nice. And I wouldn't say that it is a suntan lotion kind of feel, but there is something to that, but not a lot. It's not like you, what is that? What's that? Hawaiian Tropic, right? That's one of the biggest suntan lotions that sells out there. It's not like that. And do I get a little coconut? Maybe slightly, but not a lot. I mean, what I do get a lot of, I get the raspberry, I get the jasmine, I get the rose slightly, I get that floral and woody notes slightly as well, more than not. The patchouli, because it does start to become earthy as it starts to dry down. And then when it starts to really get, you know, at the dry down, that vanilla, that oak moss, that musk definitely come out. Do I like it? Yeah, it's a really, really nice scent. It really is. Now, projection and longevity, performance in general, moderate. You're not going to get 8 to 10 hours out of this thing. You're not. You may get 4 to 6 hours out of it, but that's not bad, especially if you're paying $16.99 for it. And does it smell good? Yeah, it really does. It smells very, very nice. If you like a little musky, summery, slightly, you know, suntan lotion kind of feel, yeah. Is it super pineapple? No. I mean, I'm trying to smell the pineapple, but I don't. And that's why I have a hard time people saying I get that pineapple, it's really nice, blah, blah, blah. I don't smell the pineapple, and the pineapple's not in the Lattafa's notes. Could be in there, could be. But I think if it is, it's really, really light. That coconut, I think, is in there, but again, really, really light. What age I would put this in? I think, you know, I think girls in high school and you know, some guys, if you're confident, you would like it. And I kind of see it more as a day fragrance, more spring and summer. I don't see this. I mean, you probably could get away with it in the fall because it does dry down to this musky kind of feel. So yeah, the fall might work for you as well. But you know, for $16.99, not a bad fragrance at all. Really not. Magnetic top, really nice bottle, really nice atomizer, really nice scent. Is it a, you know, end all be all of fragrances? No. But again, $16.99. I think you can't go wrong. If you want to have like a little, you know, fragrance collection and you don't want to spend $200 a bottle, this is, if you see this at Burlington, yeah, pick it up if you're a female. Or if you're a guy and you want to buy a female a nice fragrance, pick that up for her. It's really nice. Or if you're a guy and you think you can get away with it, you know, pick it up for you. That's what I have for you about Lattafa's Qaed Al Fursan Unlimited. Is it worth $16.99? I would say yeah. I would say it absolutely is worth $16.99. I think you'll like it. I think I've given you everything that I can give you as far as information is concerned. And again, you know, my biggest problem with it was the disconnect between what Fragrantica has and what Lattafa has. And I again, I have to believe Lattafa. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informational. If you did, please do me a huge favor. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. And as always, guys, you guys know what to do. You guys make sure that you be safe, you be loved. I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.